The aircraft hit the ground outside of Tehran's main international airport was posted on social media. The explosion, as you can see there, lighting up the night sky. Our Foreign Affairs editor, Deborah Haynes, joins us live from central London. So, Deborah, growing speculation, certainly in the United States, that this plane was shot down.
Yes, and also Downing Street saying that it is very concerned by these reports. Yesterday, the Iranian authorities initially said that they believed a technical failure had brought that airline down, with losing the lives of 176 people. But obviously, it was lost on nobody, the extraordinary timing of that crash, coming just hours after Iran had launched that barrage of ballistic missiles against US targets in Iraq across the border. Now, the airline took off about several hours after that volley of attacks happened, but then came crashing down to ground, and there was a lot of bemusement amongst aircraft experts as to how an airline that was being flown by an experienced crew. It was a relatively new aircraft, only 3 years old, and had just passed its safe to fly test again update. Why that would suddenly have had such a catastrophic failure of a technical problem. And the Iranians have released an initial report yesterday where they said, again, sort of backing up their initial claims, that the airline had been in the process of turning round when it came down, and the pilots had not radioed to the air traffic controllers or before they went out, they lost contact. But now, like you say, reports coming from the United States, from US media, quoting US Pentagon and intelligence officials, saying that they believe actually this airline was shot down by an Iranian missile. I think we can hear from President Donald Trump himself with his reaction to this new information.
I have my suspicions. It was I don't want to say that because other people have those suspicions also. It's a tragic thing. When I see that, it's a tragic thing. But somebody could have made a mistake on the other side. Could have made a mistake. It was flying. It was flying in not our system. No, it has nothing to do with us. It was flying in a pretty rough neighborhood, and somebody could have made a mistake. Some people say it was mechanical. I personally don't think that's even a question, personally. So we'll see what happens.
And Deborah, I suppose there's a chance.
All right, Shalom. I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Bashem, Yahweh Shai, Bashem, Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostle of the great millstone who rule well and teach well. And Shalom to the hopeful elect. All right, I just wanted to make this lesson real quick. This concerning the war right now that stirred up in 2020. I think it was January 2nd or 3rd. Correct me if I'm wrong. Where Trump killed one of the generals in the Middle East, and that I believe truly is going to start up world war. It's gonna really tip it off, really start. Everything's gonna get closer and closer to the end here. I want to read a couple scriptures here. I'm going to start with 2 Peter. Bear with me, sorry. Second Peter 2:10. Second Peter, sorry. Okay, 2 Peter 2:3. But the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night, meaning you're not gonna know when Yahweh Hashem Yahushai returns. You're not gonna know. That's what you should always keep your mind in the scriptures. Don't fall off. Don't gauge back into the world. Once the minute you fall off, you never know. In which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. So now right there is talking about the missiles, the missiles that's going to destroy Babylon. It's going to be a nuclear war. So, a lot of deaths are going to happen. A lot of people are going to be destroyed in nuclear war. Even the chariots, like it says in the scriptures, will destroy the wicked. The earth also and the works that are therein shall be burnt up. So that time is fast approaching right now. As you can see, World War III we're very, very close to the end. And soon they're gonna label everyone as a terrorist. That if you don't have the chip, you're labeled as a terrorist. You're gonna be a threat to the government. So the time is coming. Verse 11, seeing that all these things shall be dissolved, what manners of a persons ought ye be to be in all holy conversations and godliness? Verse 12, looking for and hasting unto the coming of the day of the Lord, wherein the heavens being on fire shall be dissolved, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. Talking about again, the missiles, how it's going to bring destruction to this earth, to this wicked man system known as Esau. Because right now he has everyone, but it's the Lord on the left hand side, really. That's he makes the rules. He decides when it's the time. Let me get a next I think it's Matthew here. Matthew 24 and 6. And ye shall hear and ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. So the mark of the beast has to come into full effect. They have to make that mandatory. You're going to hear of rumors of war. You're going to hear of Middle East attacking America. You're going to hear of Russia. You're going to hear of all these nuclear destruction is going to happen, but that's not going to happen yet until the mark of the beast is fulfilled. That prophecy has to come to pass before all this destruction happens. Verse 7, for nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilence and earthquakes in diverse places. So as you can see right now, there's nations against nations all over the world. It's war. It's chaos, and what happened January 2nd or 3rd, that just tipped that just made everything come into effect, because I think they were chanting death to America. They want war, they want revenge. Verse 8, all these are the beginning of sorrows. Verse 9, then shall they deliver you up to be afflicted, and they shall kill you, and ye shall be hated of all nations for my name's sake. So, this word is pushing out, no matter what. Esau's gonna hate you, he's gonna want your head, because we know the truth, the elect of Israel know the truth, and this so happens 2/3 are gonna be destroyed, they're gonna be destroyed in that destruction. Let me get last scripture here. Revelation 9 and 12. One woe is past, and behold, there come two woes more hereafter. So this third woe, the third woe is coming really quick. It's right around the corner. I can feel it. It's right around. Let me get that one scripture here. Revelation 11 and 14. The second woe is past, and behold, the third woe cometh quickly. So that goes to show you right there. The World War III is right around the corner. Just keep your eyes on the news. Right now they're shutting down They're shutting down planes. I think actually you can't go. It's dangerous to go from America or anywhere in that Middle East territory. Because those guys want revenge, they want revenge for what happened. It's coming. But shalom, and till the next video.